You know what? I think I started talking to him because we connected over Big Just. We both like Big Just. And I think at the time we started talking, I don't even think I knew he was a rapper. But then he just hit me with a project one day and I was like, oh, and you're dope.
Yeah.
Very interesting, quirky, creative.
Dead End Hip Hop, what's in my rotation? As you know, periodically we go through and we talk to the crew and ask them, what are you listening to right now? So that way we could put you on if you didn't know. So today I got the whole crew here with me. To my far left, I got Modest.
What's good, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. To his right, my left, Beezy. Gotta say the fucking 430.
What up, though?
Damn.
To my right, Mr. Kenneth B. Inge. How you do, man? Alrighty, that's Glitch McConnell. And to his right, we got Myke C-Town. What it do, man?
What up?
I will start off. All right, so we got 3 joints from each person, and we're just gonna let you know what we're listening to and why we're listening to it. The first one I'm gonna start off with is, y'all may not know, he is a Latin artist. His name is Ozuna, O-Z-U-N-A. You know, I know people been asking me about, you know, the pop Latino, the Latino trap and all of that type of stuff. Yeah. The name of the project is called Afro. So what's dope about this one is he has a very light and airy voice, an amazing singer, but he went all over Afro beats. So the fusion of the two is super dope because, you know, Afro beats is very, you know, Latino centric too. Like when you listen to it, it's very popular. So the fusion of it doesn't even really sound like a fusion, especially if you don't know Spanish, but it is an amazing project. So if you have not listened to that, go listen to that. Ozuna, and the name of the project is Afro.
I finally got around to the Navy Blue Ways of Knowing.
Okay.
Finally, man. And yeah, I definitely have been missing out. And he actually did something a little bit different on that one too. I was surprised. He had something a little bit more up tempo. He was kind of rapping a little different on it. I'm trying to remember what track it was. I should have wrote it down. Because I know we did, we reviewed some of his stuff during 365. And that's how I kind of really got put on to him, like really listened to his stuff. So I am definitely a fan of his music. It just took a minute for me to get to that, but I know everybody was asking, and I finally got to it, and yeah, it's really good.
First one, I'm gonna go ahead and say I've been listening to that Open Mike Eagle project that dropped a couple days ago. Another triumph of ghetto engineering. It just amazes me how this dude keeps coming up with new and quirky and clever ways to say shit. And this album is no different. It's very touching. It's, you know, it's deep. Of course, you're gonna have that open mic humor, but it's a fantastic project.
I finally got around to Fat Boy Sharif.
Yeah, he's dope.
It's fucking dope. Mike was right. I like him, man. He just dropped one called Decay. I didn't necessarily want to start there, but I played a couple tracks from it. But it was dope.
Why did you not want to start there? Why did you not want to start there?
I kind of wanted to start like earlier on and then work my way up or whatever. I didn't want to start with the latest album because they pushing. I guess they pushing a lot of ones. Like they was pushing the one from Gandhi Loves Children. I saw a track from that. It was Fly Pelican. So nah, man, yeah. I think he's definitely worth a shot. Listen to. I know Mike's been saying it a couple times here, and I was like, you know what? I think we left that. I left that night. And I said, let me go ahead and play it. I ain't had nothing else I wanted to play that night. So I said, let me go ahead and play it. And yeah, man, I played it all the way home. Like I was like, I like him. His voice is dope. Got that kind of like all kilter flow. But he's super dope, bro. He's super. How'd you find him?
I honestly don't remember. He might have actually said, you know what? I think I started talking to him because we connected over Big Just. We both like Big Just. And I think at the time we started talking, I don't even think I knew he was a rapper. But then he just hit me with a project one day and I was like, oh, and you're dope. Yeah. Very interesting, quirky, creative. But then this project, which is on Backwoods, it's really fucking good. Produced by Steel Tip Dove. It's dope.
Man, suggestion from Myke. He got on my head for not listening to this, and I've been playing this shit a lot. The book of human.
Don't make no damn sense.
I know. A book of human language.
Oh, it really is that one.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
joking.
Yeah, I've been bumping the hell out of this fucking album, bro. So yeah, that's definitely. I mean, yeah, the walls and windows, fucking. For it to have so many tracks and it's damn near like just a non-skippable album. This shit, I'm like, wow.
Damn near.
Alrighty, so the second project that I have had heavily in my rotation, it was also in my top 5 for the mid-year. It's the Forever tape by Primo Rice, AJ, and King Joe. I try to not to listen to it, like, oh, let me listen to something else. And I come back to it. Especially that joint. It's called Bishop Rice. Like, you know, obviously it's 3 different artists, you know, collaboratively, but they all have like an individual song, and that's Primo's song. Oh my God. Like the beat, it doesn't necessarily change, but like the drums hit harder on the second part of that. Oh my God, that's my shit, Ken. I don't know if you've been on that project.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
Man, Bishop Rice, that's my shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely my second favorite one, Forever tape. Primo Rice, AJ, and King Joe. Beezy.
Second one, MC out of Chicago and producer. MC and producer album. I Am God and Clipto. The producer is Clipto. MC is I Am God, called Bloodstained Sway. Dropped in like mid-June, late June. I think we had already shot our mid-year because this definitely would have been up there. This is definitely a project I've been playing a lot though. Dope Chicago MC.
I think I know about that one, B.
But now you know. That's why we do what's in our rotation.
Now you know. Man, I don't know if y'all up on this guy. His name is Lord Ja Monty. Y'all know him? You know him, Ken? Man, this dude is fucking dope. Only like his voice is kind of airy though, so it's not. I don't think that's for everybody either. But nah, man, he's fucking dope. Like, where I found him was listening to who was I listening to? It was either Myke, not like the artist.
Myke. No, not Myke.
Yeah, him.
The artist.
I was listening to him, like Mavi and all those guys. Like it's kind of like that type of rapper. I didn't realize he had an album out now that came out like in July. But one of the ones that caught my attention was one called Black Mobius, which came out last year. And Here, There, and Everywhere was another one that came out. Like, he dropped 2 projects in 1 year, and then another one before that in 21 was Beautiful Black. So yeah, if y'all never heard of this guy, definitely give him a listen, man. Lord Ja, JAH -MONTE, and I don't know how he says the last thing, but it's OGBON.
My second one, it actually isn't technically out yet, but since you were just talking about Fatboy Sharif and Gandhi Loves Children, Roper Williams is the guy that worked with Fatboy Sharif on Gandhi Loves Children, and he literally hit me up with this project a couple days ago. But it drops at the end of September.
Flex on him.
But it's under the name Secret Roper, and it's called Infinite Victory Loop, and this shit is crazy good.
Oh yeah, I heard it.
It's got, you ain't heard shit. You gonna want to though. It's got your boy Akai Solo on it. Got Fatboy Sharif on it. It's got YL on it. Man, this shit is seriously, it's fucking amazing. It's very different. It's airy, but the production is fucking beautiful. And these verses, I'm telling y'all, so I'm giving y'all a heads up now. When September comes, I'll definitely be mentioning it again, but trust me, Secret Roper, Infinite Victory Loop, you got your exclusive from Dead End. This shit is fucking hard.
I'm playing catch up.
Damn.
Glorious game. I'm embarrassed to say I'm sorry, B, but yeah, I'm playing catch up, and I like El Michael's Affair, and it was in my queue. I just never got around to it. So when B mentioned it on our mid-year, I was like, man, fuck, I was supposed to listen to that. Yeah, man, this shit is good. This shit is so good, man. So and I like that he's kind of staying active and doing these sort of projects with different producers and stuff like that. Like that he was doing before he did this. And El Michaels and Black Thought, Glorious Game.
So we just recently reviewed this, so appreciate it. Go like that one and go watch that one if you have not already. But Sauce Walker, that boy then, that look, this shit, for the moment I put it on, I said he got me on the beats alone. And then just the repeated plays, I'm like, yo, this nigga is hilarious. And just his off-kiltered uniqueness to what Sauce is. Like, I fuck with it. And I really like that project. And it's been heavy in the rotation because, you know, he brought it back. Look, I hadn't said it in a minute, man. That shit bumping the whip music, man.
Wakai, some people scream, some people talk. I think that's a Wakai. Dope. It got like a nice little neo soul. I mean, he's an MC rapping, but it got the beats on their production. It got give me some nice like neo soul type vibes. So I fucks with it. I've been fucking with this stuff for a couple years now. So yeah.
I've been bumping that new Mick Jenkins, man. Ken brought it up. I didn't even know he had released something, man. But I really. Huh?
No, I was just playing.
What is that?
So y'all in the streets like me. But no,
yeah. And Mick Jenkins is like one of my favorite artists too. Like I'm surprised I missed that. But yeah, man. Ever since you told me, I played it like that night when you said it, when you mentioned it. And yeah, it's called The Patience. I didn't know if we was
28 minutes, man.
Yep. Man, it's
features
like,
is crazy too.
Yeah.
We should.
Okay, yeah.
He hasn't dropped anything in a minute.
Nah, man. So yeah, I that's been in heavy rotation. That's been in very heavy rotation. I wasn't sure we were gonna review it or not, but you know, if we don't, I'm saying it here that yeah, I've been bumping out, and I really like what he was doing on that album. Just real aggressive. He really don't really let up. You know what I'm saying? Got some dope features on it. Benny, Jid.
Oh, you listen to it too?
Yeah. Who else he had? Freddie.
Gibbs.
He had Freddie Gibbs. Like, I was
Damn,
like,
you listen to it too, B?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't listen to it?
I haven't listened to it. Not yet.
Good. It's really good.
I'm sure it's good. I just haven't got around to it.
Well, I think it's good, but yeah, man, I love what he's doing on this one. It seems like he found a really nice pocket, and like you said, 28 minutes. It's a solid 28 minutes. I was just like, wow, this is really good. So, nah, that's the one. I've definitely been in heavy rotation.
Got a curveball. And I'm going. You guys stayed in the present. The future. I'm going into the past. Neil Young.
Ew.
I knew you were gonna say it. I couldn't wait.
He said, "Ill."
I've never really sat and listened to Neil Young. I get the ooh. I guess you don't like Crosby, Still, and Nash.
No.
Yeah.
I like some of Neil Young's more Americana stuff.
Okay.
Some of the stuff were Crazy Horse, but 90% of Neil Young's music, I didn't mean to say ew. But
I feel you.
Is ew.
Gold Rush was one I put on, so I got I've said this before, I'll say it again for anybody new listening. Like, I'm going back, listening to a lot of old stuff from way back in the day, so I kind of come across some of these artists that I haven't listened to or fully listened to their discographies. And yeah, after the Gold Rush, like, it really kind of caught me by surprise. Like, that Southern Man joint on here, it is really good to me. And he does some interesting things with harmonies and some of the way he constructs songs for some of the records, and then other ones I do understand like what Myke is saying, but I don't know, I find it really interesting in how he writes song in his singing voice, because it technically shouldn't work, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through his discography.
I never thought about him having a weird singing voice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's very it comes
nasally,
across like nasally. Yeah, and it kind of comes from the throat, like, but it really got a nasally. So yeah, there's some interesting songs and tracks, and I'm like, oh shit, like it was some shit he had on there. Yeah, not sound like he had some gospel singers on there, Mike.
I wouldn't be surprised. He comes from that old school country era, which a lot of those dudes did like gospel and old school R&B.
But he doesn't. Well, we got to go. But he doesn't really sound as country to me.
I'm definitely admitting that I'm in the minority. A lot of people love Neil Young, obviously. So I'm not saying across the board that he's terrible. He's just not my kind of music.
Well, do a lot of people love your third selection?
Maybe. My third selection is by a rapper that I haven't talked about before, but he goes by Overcast, and it's Overkast. And he has a new project called Reset. And I fucking love this shit. It's super dope. It's very, very short. I think it's only like 13 minutes long, maybe.
Back in the day, that's like 2 songs.
I know, right? Some people know him because he had production credit on Earl's. Was it Sick, or it was either Sick or some rap songs. He has production credit on there, but he's not just a dope producer. He's a really dope rapper. He's definitely weird, off kilter, but he has some songs that are almost trap. It's interesting. He's from California. He's from Oakland, but I'm actually kind of shocked that more people aren't talking about him like that. He's definitely, I would put him in that JPEG Mafia kind of bucket. But yeah, he works with Pink Sifu. He works with Mavi. He's dope, man. He's really, really, really dope. So yeah, I want to give him a shout out.
Overcast.
OverKast.
I feel like that's what the weather has been like the last goddamn week and something. But
You could have put that in that dad joke. It has been real. Yeah,
Fucking
hurricanes.
It's felt nice though. That
Yeah,
heat
for
is
sure.
gone.
it is a wrap for what's in my rotation. What's in your rotation? You know what I'm saying? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't know when we're going to get to the next what's in my rotation, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be different than this. Have you guys heard the albums that are currently in our rotation? And if not, definitely listen to them, because obviously Data Hip Hop is listening to it. So we out. Peace.